It's Bourbon Night. Hello, I'm Chad.
I'm Sarah.
And we have an award winner here on the table.
True.
Sarah, what do we have?
This is Henry McKenna Bottled and Bond.
Henry McKenna, Bottled and Bond.
10 years old.
10 years old.
Which you don't usually see a bottled and bond that old because it only has to be 4 years.
And a single barrel.
That's right.
We've been fans of this for a while.
Yeah, I used to say like this was my hidden gem on the shelves because we could get it around here for about $28. And I was like, what other 10-year-old bottled and bond single barrel can you get for $28? I'll wait. Last year,
Cat is out of the bag.
at the San Francisco World Spirits Festival, this guy won Best Bourbon.
Best Bourbon.
Which made it immediately disappear off shelves.
Yeah.
Before, you could find it any old day, walk into pretty much most liquor stores that had any sort of decent selection.
Right.
And you could pick it up.
Pause for cork.
That's not the case anymore. And then this year, what just happened?
It won Best Overall. So not
Best
just...
in Show.
Best in Show. So
For whiskey, not bourbon.
not just bourbon, but all whiskey. Like the best overall. Best picture,
And
basically.
that's not normal. Like, normally bourbon does not win that category if you look at their history of winners. So it means something. So we already have a little bit more trouble finding this now.
Oh.
I feel like we're about to not find it at all anymore.
Yeah. You've seen it, unfortunately, rise in price
Limit one.
at places. This is actually the first one that we've had since they have upgraded to the cork. It used to be a screw top.
It did
even.
used to be.
Now, can you imagine?
Wait.
Just think about it.
Did it?
Yeah, it did.
Oh.
Think about a screw top bourbon and the connotations that go along with it.
Right.
Winning Best in Show.
It's crazy. This is from barreled on 8/26/2008.
So we have about 3 or 4 because, like I said, this has been one of our daily drinkers for years. So we had 3 or 4 bottles, but I searched for the oldest, or the most recent, I should say, the most recent bottling date. Barreled in 2008, so that means it would have been bottled in 2018. For those who want to know, this is barrel number 5856. 8/26/08 is the date.
Ooh, it's like an almond cake.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say cake. I was gonna say bread actually, but I was gonna say apple. It's like a some type of breakfast apple.
Like a coffee cake or something.
Yeah, coffee cake.
I could see, like, I like coffee cake. It's got like cinnamon and a brown sugar crumble, or I could easily see it having like some fruit in there too.
Maybe some peach. A little bit. No. Now this one is definitely, I think, more fruity. Definitely some fruit in there, and then some spice, and underneath it all is kind of the wood, which, you know, the proof and the age would lean to that having a lot of barrel influence. This, I feel like, isn't really barrel heavy, but it's under there.
Yeah. It's nice. I want to drink it.
Yeah, it's just a nice Heaven Hill, you know,
Very
smell.
good Heaven Hill stuff.
Here we go, to the winner.
You get more of the fruit note on the palate.
You do. And
Maybe
there's
it is
a nice...
a little peachy. I don't know.
See? Nice little crescendo of heat.
Yeah.
Oh, it really, then it, mid-palate, starts to really ramp
goes up. Yeah, at first I was like, oh, this is milder and sweeter than I remember, and then it really goes.
I mean, it lets you know it's 100.
Yes, it does.
And then you start getting the barrel.
Nice finish, though.
So it kind of goes in the order of the smell, really,
Sure.
which is, you know, I guess makes sense. But yeah, it has a nice barrel finish. Maybe even a little bit of tobacco, but more in like a tea, sun
When you
tea
breathe out, it's
type of thing.
There's a sun tea tobacco.
Well, I guess that isn't a thing. Imagine you're smoking some tobacco while drinking some
Yes,
sun
I
tea.
love to smoke me some tobacco.
You like to, hey kids, do you smoke the tobacco?
Finish, oh,
Honey.
so nice.
Honey, a honey tea. Yeah, as the finish. And pretty long. Sarah's back for her third. I haven't gone in for my second yet.
That sounded like some judgment, Chad.
No judgment here.
I like to round up those flavor notes while I still have them fresh in my mind, on my palate.
Hey, there's no wrong way. I'm getting a little bit of a Kentucky hug.
It's nice.
Right off the bat from the first drink. Medium to long finish.
Have you noticed we say right off the bat in every episode?
Really?
Yeah, pretty much every episode we say right off the bat. So make that part
That's
of
our
your
thing.
drinking game at home. I challenge you to find an episode where we do not say right off the bat.
Now, obviously, Sarah, we're not drinking the same bottle that was in the San Francisco World Spirits Competition, so we can't say that this is exactly what it tasted like.
This is award-winning.
I mean, the label is.
I'm getting like a honey peach tea. Yeah.
It's a really nice finish.
But with the wood characteristics and like.
Yeah, I mean,
something really deep and nice, like that,
yes.
like the Down the Tobacco Road with like the leather, but just a little bit. It shows its age.
It does, yeah.
It reminds me of an old man sitting in a rocking chair on a porch drinking peach tea.
And smoking
with
tobacco.
Honey, and smoking a cigar. No, I'm not kidding. That's what it is.
Smoking that tobacco. The second taste is definitely a lot more approachable. It doesn't have that roller coaster of heat. I didn't mind the roller coaster at all, but the second taste doesn't really have it.
Yeah, that's really nice. I think the mouthfeel is like a little bit dry and kind of lightly smoky when it leaves your mouth, and that kind of reminds me of as if I had just puffed a cigar.
Yeah, I mean, it does have
What's going on over there?
Well, I like to breathe over my tongue sometimes, breathe in air over it.
As opposed to when you don't breathe over your tongue.
Usually I breathe in through my nose,
I'm giving you the same hell that you give me all the time right now.
Is this what it's like?
This is exactly what it's like.
I don't like it.
Yes, let me pick you
My
apart.
own medicine does not taste good. It's good. It's good.
It's
exceptional mouthfeel. Can we say that now? Can we put that in there?
You can do whatever you want.
It has an exceptional mouthfeel.
People don't know what you're talking about.
I'll put in the clip if I can find it.
Exceptional mouthfeel.
Okay, fine.
From Bob's Burgers.
I think we can agree that we like it. Is it best in show?
Well, I don't know, because we weren't there trying all the other stuff, but I can tell you...
We don't have the same.
We don't have the same. But I can tell you right off the bat that I've tasted better things than this.
I mean, this is delicious, but I've also had things that, in my opinion, were better.
Yeah. So it's a...
But by how much better? Just like down different paths, I think. Down different roads.
Sure. Allow the conspiracy theories to happen down in the comments. It's rigged.
And go.
They picked the most cherry barrel since it's a single barrel and put that one in there. There's also this story, and we weren't sure if this was supposed to be for last year or this year, that they weren't even going to enter it, and someone just ran to the liquor store.
Yeah, one of the brand people just pulled one off the shelf, entered it.
I mean, that's a Cinderella story.
Seems unlikely, but it could have happened.
Yeah,
someone told someone who told someone and told me and you that happened. And
right.
No official sources have reported that.
Right. I would obviously recommend, if you can find it.
Recommend.
Don't pay stupid amounts of money for it. This should be $30.
If this is over $45,
I would pay upwards of $38 for it nowadays.
I would wince, and if we didn't have any more bottles, I would pay $45 for it.
If we didn't have 3 others in the wings.
So you're part of the problem, is what you're telling me.
No, I was doing this before it got popular.
For these types of scenarios.
Well,
it's okay.
We just finished one off the other night.
We did.
It's not like we're not drinking.
They get enjoyed.
We like it. We like it.
But yeah, if we didn't have several on hand, how much would you pay? What was the most that you would pay?
Yeah, probably 45 if I didn't have another one.
50 is, it's getting icky.
All right. Well, we want to tell you guys about who brought you this episode, which are the fine folks from our Patreon site.
It's them.
And they are scrolling down here.
Look at them go.
Yeah, our drinking buddies, our bourbon nights, our regulars, everybody. We actually just did, speaking of barrel picks, we did a barrel pick with a couple of our patrons, and that's an advantage of being on Patreon. Among other things, we're designing, I think we can let this out of the bag, we're designing some challenge coins that will be Patreon only, some for the public as well. But considering our intro level is $1, you get patron-only podcasts where we talk about things.
Oh, we do that.
On a certain level, we go live for patrons only. So if you like the content and you have the means, patreon.com/itsbourbonnight is a great way to help us try to, live the dream and bring you guys more stuff.
Bring you guys stuff.
Yeah,
yes,
bring
that's
you
what
more,
it's all about.
more content.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah, like that. So check it out if you like. That's patreon.com/itsbourbonnight.
We also have these lovely glasses. Well, not these glasses. These will be back in stock soon. But we also have lovely glassware and apparel. It's at whiskeyambitions.com. And that's our merch site. So you can go there and get all Whiskey Ambitions up.
Yeah.
There's also our Amazon influencer page. It's amazon.com/shop/bourbonnight, where you can find all the little goodies to make your bourbon lifestyle come to life.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one more place where you can look us up.
Oh yeah, you can find us on the social medias. It's at itsbourbonnight. Mostly Instagram, but also Facebook and Twitter. You can find us there.
Yes, but who really likes Twitter anymore? If you're not a celebrity and you're not reporting news, then Twitter's really just a place.
It's just a place. Just a place.
That I've heard of.
All right. Well, I mean, I love it. I'm glad that a bourbon won Best in
nice.
Show. And proud of this little guy. I wish it hadn't gotten so popular.
Look at you go.
Because then we can't get it as much. But hey, at least, hopefully you guys are getting it and can open a bottle and enjoy it.
Yes.
So.
Chad's just glad a Scotch didn't win.
Don't say that. The Scotch
I'm
people are
kidding.
watching.
I'm kidding.
Some Scotch people are watching. We're coming around.
Hide your eyes.
Yeah, don't look.
Close your ears.
Don't look. All right, well, that'll do it for us. Thank you, Sarah.
Thanks, Chad.
Okay. Until next time, drink more bourbon. Award-winning juice here. Hey, everyone. Come look at this award-winning juice. Come see how good I look drinking it. Anchorman?
Oh, I know what it's from.
Okay.